All right, let us learn the little that we did. What we first of all do was to create that when you create your content, when you create your content, you can be saving them in your Google Drive. So what we did was we created a scheme of work. Okay, created a scheme of work and we created the topic. Out of the topic, we generated the lesson note. So what we did was to how to navigate when you curate your content, when you create your content, you now you save them in your drive in the cloud, and you can be organizing your things like that, and you don't bother to be redoing things over and over again, forming lesson note, this and this. No, you can only update them. You can only, and you just go them. You know, it's more like your library where you kept things. So let's create a lesson note now. We have generate, for example, let's put in a prompt, generate a lesson note on, let's say, the topic, on the topic, on the topic, the the prodigal, the prodigal son. This is CRS for JS, JSS1. Of course, this is CRS, CR, CRS. And it should do it according to the Lagos, Lagos State scheme of work, right? I want to add a professional lesson note. With that professional lesson note, that is, um, it's going to make it look like all the things that ought to be in a professional lesson note. So I'm going to send it. Now, when you create lesson notes like this, okay, when you create lesson notes like this, you can't just throw them away because you will need them all the time. You copy them, you take them. So we are going to copy. And once I've copied, I'm going to leave AI totally. I use ChatGPT and go to Drive. This is Drive. And go to Drive. And go to Drive. In my Drive, I am going to start saving all my lesson notes that has to do with CRS in one folder. Okay. So I will take, for example, I will use in my drive, this is AI. The one we are using for the training is inside this place. The one I shared with us is inside that place. Yes, this is, it is either this or this I share, the two classes. Okay, so for educators, let me use the one for educators. Trainees. This person have created it on the wrong place. This is Emrain Abi, Emrain School. It didn't, I will move it. I will move this into the trainee. So let me see. I open the trainee. I will locate my, wow, a lot good, very, very good. A lot of people, Okosho, you didn't fully type. A lot of people have done their own assignment. So let me locate my own folder. Noel. Aha, see my folder here. So I will put the lesson I generated. This one now is base 2 numbers. So I come to plus, I click Google Docs. Then it will open and I'll paste and edit it. Edit the lesson note and it will be there forever. So you can do that for all the subjects you are teaching, all the topics, and you keep them in one folder. So I paste. The thing I copy from AI is here now and is well arranged. Only that if there's anything I don't need, I will remove it. I don't think there's anything I'm going to remove. It's done. And I'm going to save it and title it by marking it untitled. So this lesson note is going to be lesson note on what? Lesson note. I'll just say, okay, prodigal son. So I can put all my CRS. I can create a CRS folder and CRS third time I put all of them. CRS second time I put all the lesson. I can arrange them like that, like that, like that, like that. So the prodigal son. Yes. I'll put this topic in CRS folder third time. Okay. So I have saved it and it's in my drive, not even in my phone. Okay, it's in my drive. So you can create folder. This is the lesson. You can create folder for all the subjects and be organizing them. The essence of this is one, you will have access to this anytime, any year, as far as Jesus has not returned, as far as there is human being. And anybody that have access to your drive that you gave access, we also have access to them wherever they are anytime. So if your school is in Nigeria and it's in Ghana, you can be in Nigeria and you can be working with teachers because the lesson note you create here, they have access over there. They have access to it and they are using it. The two schools are working the same kind of work they are doing and so on. So this is the little. I don't want this video to be too lengthy. So this is what we did last class. So let's get to it and practice. I want to see more people creating their folders and putting things in their folders in the training platform. Thank you.